Rizzuto Show.
All right, welcome back to the Riz Show. We got a guest here who's very tired. He said he's very sleepy. Mr. Robin Atwood is here.
Hey!
Hello, guys.
Hello. So you are tired, huh?
Yeah, I wish we could have done this earlier. Like, do you guys have an earlier show?
No, I mean, you could have come in at 6.
Yesterday.
Yeah, well, we like to do things live here, so you're not the morning guy?
No, I'm not. No, I'm terrible. I'm a zombie right now. I feel like I'm sleeping. I'm gonna wake up later.
Dude, your stats as far as your online presence, it's amazing. What you have done, and how long? How long have you been kind of doing your thing on the interwebs? I've
been on the YouTube world for about 6 years, but I think I've done it about 3.5 full time.
All right,
that's my job.
Yeah, this is your job. Your job is an internet celebrity.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 1.6 million Twitter followers. 1.4 million people follow you on Facebook. You have 9.5 million subscribers on your YouTube channel with 1.4 billion views. That's amazing.
I don't think that's my channel. I
think it is.
Those are the stats.
His face is like,
the stats that Moon gave me.
I think that is. Don't you try and be modest over there.
I mean, and here's a guy from Ohio.
Yeah, man, Columbus.
And what was your all right? So you graduated high school, and you were going to be a what?
You know, I didn't have a career at all. I graduated with like a 0.1, man, and that was like. That took talent. That's like a skill in itself. And no, I tried to drop out of high school, but I wasn't 18. I graduated a day before my 18th birthday. So I think my teachers was like, just get him out of here.
Oh, so you were like you were like a trouble kid?
I was a problem, man. Yeah, class clown. Like I had a chair in the hallway.
I had one of those too.
Yeah, and it was like. I would walk in all serious, like, let's do class today. And they're like, hallway.
No, my teacher would actually take my desk with me attached to it and move it out into the hallway.
Yeah.
So, and what did your parents think? Were you like, what are you going to do with yourself?
You know what?
You're destined to...
My father started and owns a successful rope factory, right? Rope, all kinds of rope you can think of. And I think his plan all along was like, well, if he fails school, I got a new employee.
Yeah, you work at the old rope factory.
And I did it. I did it for 12 years, full time. Yeah.
So you worked at the rope factory for 12 years.
12 years.
And you're thinking, this is going to be my existence for the rest of my life. I'm going to make a decent living.
I worked there.
Honest work.
I worked there until I would literally cry at work that this isn't what I want to do.
What were you doing in the rope factory?
You name. I became like head of shipping department, but before that, I did every position. You know, it was
the braiding, the raveling, the unraveling.
I was all tied up, man.
Hey, sign him up.
That kind of humor is not going to work.
Yeah, it killed around the rope factory.
A little rope factory humor, huh? Robin Atwood here, and you're at the pageant tonight.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So we'll get to your pageant show and what you do on stage in a second. But what's the one thing you did to get noticed? So you started filming yourself doing things.
Yeah, I mean, I'd done it way before YouTube. My buddies were like, you got to put this stuff on YouTube. I mean, when I was in high school, YouTube didn't exist. And that's what I told my teachers I was going to do is make videos. And like, I must have sounded psycho. There wasn't even platforms for it, really.
Were you a big fan of like Jackass?
Big time, yeah. CKY, Bam Margera, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I always told my teachers, this is what I'm going to do. And there was no way to do that at that time online. So, yeah, I worked. My buddies were like, put this stuff on YouTube. People are going to love it. People didn't love it. Like, it was terrible.
What's the kind of stuff you did, like for you and your buddies?
I actually started in sketch comedy, just me and my buddies with a camera, goofing off, making videos. And they sucked. Like, they were bad.
Right.
And then one day I remember asking my audience of like 50 people, do you want to see me do pranks? Because my dad taught me how to prank as a kid. Like, let's do some pranks. And my audience was like, yeah, do pranks. So we started doing pranks. First prank I ever did was just like an empty cooler at like a sports event. You know how you dump it on the coaches? Well, we would just do it to strangers. We would run up and be like, here we go. And you dump it, but there's nothing in it.
Right.
People just freaked out and were like, that one video got more views than all like 70 videos I'd already done. So we were like,
How many views did that get? Do you remember?
It was probably in the thousands.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, man, we're on to something.
I threw a party with all my buddies the first time one of my videos hit 50 views in 24 hours. Like, that was an accomplishment. Like, we were so excited about that. So when a prank hit thousands of views, we were like, holy crap, let's do another prank. So I did a prank called the purse prank, and this is one my dad taught me when I was a little kid. He would take a string and a purse, run it all the way down to the intersection, and we would hide behind this wood fence. And then cars would stop. They'd get out to grab the purse, and he'd pull the string.
Yeah, it's like a dollar bill on, at the end of the fishing pole.
Yeah, but as a kid watching my dad do this, like, I want to do this now for YouTube.
So you got your sense of humor from your dad then?
Big time.
Okay.
And so we end up doing this prank. It goes viral. Like, Tosh.0's calling, and there's a family that I filmed at the end coming home from church, and they freak out. Like, they're ready to fight us over this purse prank. Like, the most innocent prank. We get into this Royal Rumble.
So they're threatening lawsuits and...
Yeah, it did come to that, but needless to say, my first viral prank gets pulled off YouTube. After 2.5 years of YouTube, my first one gets pulled off. The family found it, they pulled it.
And by this time, how many views have you got on this?
It was like 700,000.
Man.
Yeah, and to us, that was impossible.
Of course.
So they pull the prank, and I'm like devastated, man. This is 2.5 years of work. My first big video gets pulled. So I'm like back at the bottom.
Now you need to do something else, though.
So here's what I did. I was like, let's go back to sketches. Let's do sketches because nobody can pull those down. As soon as I upload my next sketch, I get destroyed by my audience. Like
what is this?
Your sketches suck, dude. Go back to pranks. We didn't come here to watch your sketches. And so I honestly became pushed into pranks.
And at this point, you're still working at the rope factory, right?
Oh, yeah, full time.
Still working full time at the rope factory and making these kind of videos on the side.
Yeah.
And then you start doing stuff with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
As far as like pranking her. And I think the one thing that got you noticed by everybody was that the cheating one.
Well, that's even late into the game.
Oh, that's late into the game.
Yeah, I think the first video that made me a YouTuber was we poked a hole in a water bottle and we went all over the country peeing in front of cops. Like, you stand backwards with a water bottle.
We watched that. I remember that.
Yeah.
And that was one that was like, okay, so in 3 years, I gained 40,000 subscribers. That week of that video, we gained 150,000 subscribers. So we became, like, all of a sudden a YouTuber. And then the next month, I released the shake weight prank.
That's one of my favorites.
Where I'm standing behind police shake weighting and public shake weighting.
Yeah.
And again, another 150,000 subs. So we went up 300,000 in a month.
What's funny about your videos is, like, I know the shake weight one. I know the water bottle with the peeing one. And you go, oh, that's Roman that did that one. That's Roman that did that video. Like, you have all these different kinds of videos that you did. Oh my God, you did that one too. You did that one too. You did that one too.
Yeah, the ball pit video where
the ball pit
I filled my house with balls. But I've almost, like, as far as pranks go, like, what's really made me even bigger is my vlog channel, and that has become, quadruple my prank channel now. Like, it's doing 250 million views a month.
Jeez. So at what point did you quit the rope factory job?
The rope
like how does that all come about? Like, when you make the decision, oh, I'm going to take the jump and do this.
Yeah, it took me a while because it's all I knew. Like, honestly, once I even started making money on YouTube, like, more than I was making at the rope factory, I was still so scared to leave because that's all I knew.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have anything else, and it was like, how do I make this jump? I was freaking out. I swear to God, what made me quit was my mom and dad sat me down, and they said, don't come back in.
Oh, they told you got to quit?
Don't come back in. You're going to kill it. You got to go do this.
Because I was going to ask you, how do you tell your father, this rope thing is not working out for me. I'm going to goof around on the internet for the rest of my life.
Both my parents, since day one, even back in school when I was in trouble, they have never, told me I couldn't do something. They were
Good
always
for you.
100% behind me, and they're still behind me. And last week, I bought my dad a new Z06 Corvette.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. It's like a dream come true, man.
That's awesome.
This guy doing pranks on the internet buys his dad a car.
And you tell Dad I couldn't have bought you that if I'm working at the rope factory.
Yeah,
right?
Dad, come on, man. No, so they've always been 100%.
That's awesome. And how does
That's
one
cool.
monetize doing this at first?
So at first there was no. I started YouTube before you can make money. So it was just a hobby. It was just a place to put my crappy videos. And over time, after 2 years, I had 56 cents in my AdSense account. like 56 cents.
Wow.
In 2 years. So I remember walking out to the rope factory, true story, and I went to my dad and I was like, yo, 2 years, Pops, I made 56 cents. And he didn't laugh. He didn't smile. He looked at me and said, well, this proves you can make money on YouTube. Like, that was his response. And it, like, just 100% support, like, you know.
And you make a pretty good living doing what you're doing now.
It pays the bills. So,
and now you're doing this tour.
Now I'm on tour.
All right, so what's the tour called? It's
Roman vs. Fousey, a good friend of mine. Fousey, another online megastar. And we do about a 2-hour sketch show on stage that we wrote ourselves, and crowd interaction. We do a lot of crowd work. We bring people on stage, and it's just a fun family show. Lots of kids, parents. It's a good time.
Oh, so it's a PG thing.
Super PG.
It's not like rated R, you know, where it's crazy.
It's not like your show, man. It's talking about vasectomies and how many Joes you got.
Just wait. Just wait. We listen. We haven't gotten to our sex toy of the week talk yet.
Boy, man.
Just wait till you see this thing. But I mean, you're recognized everywhere you go, aren't you? Are you security for him? You gotta have the security guard now.
We have.
What the heck?
I'm not gonna lie, like, it has become a whole different world. Like, it's a double-edged sword. It really is. Like, we get mobbed everywhere. Like, I can't Snapchat. You know, I had to quit Snapchat because it's live.
I can tell you when I have 2 daughters, they're both teenagers, and the younger one literally started tearing up when I told her I was going to be standing next to you. It's ridiculous.
From a kid, an almost high school dropout in Ohio.
Yes,
to having a security guard standing over there. You're a menacing fella, too.
Well,
now he's in my video. So
don't hurt me,
he's a
sir.
celebrity.
Don't hurt me, sir.
You, sir, are menacing.
I want somebody to call me menacing just once.
I got the sleepiest security guard.
Is it more like batting off the girls?
No, it's all dudes, man. Yeah, like our shows are probably 80% male.
What do they want from you?
You know, like, honestly, my daily videos are very inspiring, and I push people to, you know, follow your dream. The whole story of, my story, Zero to Hero, is like, do what you love to do. It really is, and that's what I push my viewers for every day. And I think that message really relates to so many people. So when they come see us at these shows, it's.
Do they just want to touch you?
Know.
Yeah, he's saying yes.
Honestly, I let out a lot of my life on this camera, so when I meet them, they already know everything about my life. Right. So it's like meeting a family member I've never met, but they know everything about me. So it's pretty surreal.
Has one of your pranks ever gotten you in trouble?
Yeah, I mean,
I think were you not arrested once?
We've been arrested so many times. I've been detained so many times, and it was a few years ago that I told all my pranking buddies, I was like, I'm going to move to vlogging because pranks are going to be saturated in a couple years. Because everyone and their brothers were coming out with prank channels, and that's exactly what happened. Now pranks are like, it's like dirty now. Like, pranks are like a dirty thing. It's like, oh, you're a prankster? It's like, pranks are just rough now, and that's why I moved to daily vlogging.
Well, I want to hear about you getting arrested.
So we
what's the worst thing?
The best story was me and my buddy Vitaly. He's another prankster. Dennis Rohde from Cincinnati, Ohio. We actually purchased a real ATM machine, and we gutted it out and filled it with like Hollywood money. We would put this thing out in the public streets. And then as people would walk by it, we would jump out of our SUV with ski masks and bats, and we would break this ATM machine open. I know. It's like, what a great idea.
It's hilarious.
What a great idea. This is why I'm a family vlogger now. So we break this ATM machine open. Money goes everywhere. We're throwing it in duffel bags, and we jump into the SUV.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Like, terrifying.
Yeah, and you're causing a public panic.
Well, that's what we were arrested for. But good lawyers say otherwise.
Yeah.
We had a 2-day trial. Our courtroom was packed. All fans, hallways, outside. It was insane.
Were you confident? Like, this is going to be fine. Or I'm going to pay a little fine and be done with it. Or you were nervous?
My lawyers were so confident. I was sweating for 2 days. Yeah, like it's just some silly little fine, like big deal. But I was still like sweating. Like, I'm not used to that environment.
So what was the end result?
Not guilty on everything. Basically, it came down to we were performing art in a public place. So
Funny
nice.
Consider art.
it was protected by our Constitution, baby.
Yeah, this is art too.
Yeah.
And we're about to tell you about a dildo you put on your knee. Just wait.
It's a different kind of art, but still, it's
just
art.
wait.
Laying carpet?
Just wait.
It's nice to see that.
You wait.
Yeah, close. It's nice to see that ATM made an appearance in the movie.
Yes, we
Natural
actually
Born
brought it back,
Pranksters.
and on a lighter version, man. The movie was, God, it's so restricted doing a movie. We thought that we could just go crazy, but it was 6 months of just legal.
Dude, the movie is hysterical.
Thank you, man.
It is absolutely hysterical.
Thank you so much. It was fun.
Roman Atwood's here, and I was going to do this with just the show guys here earlier in the show, but now that you're here, I want to play a little honesty game.
Good.
With all of us, okay? And you're filming this for your thing. A billion people are going
Your
to see
thing.
this.
Thing.
Your whole thing over here with, a gazillion people watching. All right, so the question is, how secretly gross are you?
Oh, God. Man.
You're an honest guy.
Like right now. I mean,
How
on a light turn.
I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'm going to go around the room.
I have
and
the same pants on I've had for 4 days.
I want
so
your honest.
That's a
I want
good
your
start.
Hey,
honest-
me too, man. That's rock and roll.
I want your honest answers on this stuff, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever picked your nose in public?
100%.
Of course.
Yesterday.
Yep.
Of course. Love it.
God, it starts so light.
Have you not showered for more than a day?
100%.
Of course.
Yes.
Today.
Of course.
Yesterday.
Yes.
What about reusing your sweaty gym clothes?
Yes.
I don't go to the gym, but I'm sure if I did, I would.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd say like soccer stuff. Yeah.
Have you ever peed in the shower or bath?
Almost every day.
Do you?
in the
Okay.
shower. Yeah.
Yes.
Yesterday.
I have. I'm not a fan of it, but I have.
Oh, how can you not be a fan? It's like it's everything in
so
one.
convenient, bro.
I brush my teeth and pee at the same time in the shower. It's
Multitasker.
brilliant.
Lucky you, bro.
So yes, we've all peed in the
Oh,
shower.
yeah, this morning, sure.
It's a whole it's a whole drains thing, right?
That's not gross.
Okay.
It's actually far cleaner.
What?
Nothing. I looked at the next one.
Oh, there's a list? I could prepare for this?
No.
Don't look.
Have you ever urinated in the sink?
That I have not done.
Absolutely.
You have. Why?
Sure.
You know what?
It's
Maybe
a convenience thing.
Maybe there was a truck stop one time that I think everything was like gone. Like everything was gone, and there was everybody was using the sinks. I think I may have joined in.
So you may have urinated in the sink.
Riz, you not remember? Like, this is a common thing for Burton.
Yeah, Burton does this all the time.
This is a common thing.
It's not
Peeing
like
in the
it's
sink
not like
is-
daily. I've done it a handful of
But
times.
why
yeah.
would you when there's a toilet right there? I think we may have gone over this before.
It's the exact same reason as you doing in the shower. You're there. There it is. It's right there. There's water running.
It's right there.
It's a hole and it's a bowl and it goes away when you pee. What's the difference?
But
But there's
but
a
it's
toilet
there.
right there.
There's also a toilet. Is there not a toilet next to your
Yeah,
shower?
but you're wet.
yeah,
You're wet.
but the
You're wet.
toilet's
And you're also standing in
the
it.
toilet's not 4.5 feet off the ground.
What?
You got. I would hit the
No,
tippy toe.
No, mine goes. Well, no. First of all, I can do that. obviously. No, but it's a little. Sorry, I'm a little. I have the physical ability to do it. I'm sorry.
I don't. Cool. Rub it in. That's fine.
You got to stand on the squatty potty.
Yeah.
I do own a squatty potty.
I do too. I have one.
I love it. I highly recommend the squatty potty.
See, a lot of these change for anybody that's toured because touring presents all sorts of different
Yeah, I
scenarios
guess
that
so,
you're like,
yeah.
that's not weird anymore.
Have you ever peed in your pants?
I mean,
Not as a
kid. Yeah, as a
but
kid.
as an
I don't
adult?
remember the last time. No.
As an adult?
I don't think so.
Totally did one time as an adult.
Is
Totally
is this like sober or what if alcohol's involved?
Either way.
Okay, then yes.
You have. When was the last time you urinated in your pants?
It was probably
45 minutes ago.
No. The last time I urinated in my pants, it was in college, and I was intoxicated, and I unzipped, but I didn't present the main event. So I unzipped and then just went, thinking I was
Thinking you've got to take your underwear off.
I forgot. Like I forgot to go through the door.
Okay.
So I unzipped and then went, and then I was like, halfway through, I was like, okay.
The worst is like hitting your belt or your,
yeah.
or- yeah. That's
Or the
that's
tie
Even just a
on
string.
yeah.
Even just a string.
Yeah. The tie
All of a
on
sudden,
your
it's like,
shorts.
wow. Now all of a sudden, it's a geyser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not peed my pants. When was the last time you have?
Man, I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Recently?
I mean, for me, it would be recent. I mean,
Were you drunk?
we could no. Well, I mean, yeah, no.
How
I
could
don't
you
know.
go?
What was
No,
that?
I was not drunk at all.
No.
No. Listen, I wasn't drunk, but my bladder was full because there was some beverages. But I wasn't drunk.
Okay.
But it was that type of pee where you're like, oh,
Like
like
you couldn't
came out
hold
of
it? Like
nowhere. What?
Like a 5-year-old?
Yeah.
Like, and I got
That makes it worse that he was not drunk, by the way.
I know.
You know.
No, but it makes it better
Makes it
because
way worse.
But I was driving, and that's better that I was not drunk. I was nowhere near drunk.
God, so the car was wrecked too. Like,
Dude,
just
I
a
don't
mess.
know.
In the car?
Stop it.
Oh, it was in the car?
Stop it, guys. It was like, I mean, what's next? This is a long list. We got a lot to go.
UWD, urinating while driving. This guy right here.
I've had to go number 2 so bad while driving. I contemplated doing it in my pants.
No. This was a conscious decision where I was like, it's over. Like I have no other options.
but you wear Depends. That makes it easier.
Yes. Yes. Have you ever eaten something in bed?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't know. People consider that disgusting.
I don't like that.
I hate it, but I've done it.
I couldn't tell you when the last time it was, but I have. I'm a giant slob. Of course I have.
I've told about.
What about you, Riz?
I've eaten spaghetti in bed, and that's.
Oh, that's the dumbest move ever.
Spaghetti in bed shirtless, by the way.
I got kids myself, so eating in bed has become like just, it happens.
This was by myself. I was by myself, and I was watching a NASCAR race. It literally like my biggest white trash moment, I think, in my life.
Were you just in your underwear?
Yes.
Nice.
It was
With NASCAR on.
It was spaghetti with a red sauce, and here was rock bottom was when some of it fell onto my chest, and I ate it off my chest.
Oh, man.
That's so gross.
That's when you quit watching NASCAR, right?
That's worse than me peeing in my pants.
Is that worse? No.
Oh, for
yeah, it
sure.
is.
What are you talking
And I
about?
followed it up with sheet cake for breakfast. So. No, there was a moment as I'm taking spaghetti with red sauce out of my chest hair. I go, this is rock bottom. Like
is it for me.
I've
Finally did it,
I've
man.
hit rock bottom. This is it.
We all have to hit it at once,
I need
you
to
know?
change my life. Like I made poor life decisions. And shortly thereafter, the doctor told me I had a cholesterol, the consistency of Twinkie filling.
Wow, that's depressing.
It was depressing. I should actually play like, or I should play this. And I was eating spaghetti in bed. And some fell on my chest hair, and I'm untangling spaghetti from my chest hair, and I'm eating it. And I'm watching NASCAR, and I wash that down with some sheet cake.
Oh, you guys have a live cam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
It's rocking.
Yeah, tell the kids.
I'm going to Snapchat live right now.
We're Snapchatting?
Because I just got tweets that I'm watching you live. I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah, there's a camera right there.
God.
Camera right there.
I know you're uncomfortable
Camera
on camera, but that's it right there.
Camera right there.
Hey, ready? Do your thing. Do your intro. Ready?
This is Snapchat. He has no
What
idea
an
what
intro.
Snapchat is.
You're
man.
going to do your...
I don't know what we're doing.
Come on. I'm going to put you on the spot. Ready?
I don't know what we're doing.
Hey, guys, come listen right now on...
On the Riz Show channel, we're Snapchatting. Look, there's the logo.
Yeah, that's it. Riz, you're fun. He doesn't like fun.
So nervous. Social media and Riz doesn't go so well.
No.
Okay.
Have you ever coughed up some phlegm? What do you do with it?
Usually it's a straight spit, but
Yeah.
I've
Or you
sometimes you
swallow?
gotta swallow it. Yeah,
Swallow
like literally last night on stage, I had to swallow it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When you're on stage, man, it can get gnarly. So you got to do the thing where you kind of smash it with your tongue. Hey man, you guys are talking about gross. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you're on tour and you have a sinus infection, you think you can just be hacking loogies all over like the crowd of the stage? No, that's gross.
You guys got awesome reception in here, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's like you're living in a cave.
It is, dude. And we're here before the sun comes up, so we don't see the sun till like 1.
We've had this complaint before. Thank you for bringing that up.
But my phone lies to me. It tells me I got perfect
Yeah,
service.
it's not. This is a whole room full of lies, to be honest with you. You ever cough up phlegm and then just spit it and then grind it into the carpet? Anybody?
Oh no!
My God.
Who came up
Is
with
that
these
a thing?
questions? These aren't even real questions.
These are real questions.
Not in the carpet, no.
You run out of clean underwear. What do you do?
I wear yesterday's underwear. Maybe flip it inside out.
I've done the flip.
I'm commando.
Commando?
Yeah, I've also been
I've
commando.
flipped once or twice before.
It depends on what I've done. If some sports or something like that where it smells like vinegar down there, like
What?
gotta go.
Wait a minute. Your underwear smells like vinegar?
What the hell
That's
are
a
you
new
doing?
one.
Think about it, guys.
I have.
I thought about it. You're right.
I'm thinking about it. I still don't know what we're talking about.
What are you talking about? Like if you play soccer or something like that, and you get sweaty, and then whatever. Like, what is this?
It's pungent, Riz.
Yeah,
it's
it's vinegary.
Vinegar?
I think next time it happens, just go. Yes,
Next
I
time-
can smell the
next
vinegar.
time
I could see like roses and like things like that, but vinegar?
Nah, I mean, I listen. I don't necessarily get the vinegar, but I understand what he's saying. Where it's like so like in your face and so strong, where you're like, damn. Where vinegar does that, you know, vinegar is very powerful.
So you go commando then.
Okay.
You just don't leave your house.
I'd go commando.
Yeah.
All right, one final question. You have an impromptu adult sleepover on a weeknight, so you don't have your toothbrush. How do you brush your teeth the next morning?
Eat an apple.
Yeah,
Yeah, apples are great.
Really?
apple is
doing that a lot.
that's the
Great
touring.
idea.
That's the touring toothbrush.
It's great because like you get to eat everything, like the apple and the plat, everything's gone,
And it just- and it
you don't bite it and spit it, you eat it all.
Yeah, you just digest the plaque so it gets
do you
your
do?
arteries
I was thinking get some toothpaste. Use your
toothpaste
finger.
on the finger.
Yeah.
on
That's
the
the
finger.
correct answer.
Yeah. You just.
So you have the toothpaste, but you don't have the toothbrush.
Well, somebody's got toothpaste at the house.
It could.
Well, somebody's got a toothbrush too. You just use a
You
stranger's.
would use
one.
somebody else's toothbrush?
No, but I also wouldn't use somebody else's toothpaste.
What?
What do you mean? What do you do when you get the toothpaste? You rub your gnarly toothbrush
I always take
bristles all over the thing.
The first dollop always goes away. Like I take it, throw it out.
That's a great thing. I never even thought about that.
But
Yeah, because you rub your rub your toothbrush on the nozzle of the toothpaste.
He's saying when he gets there, he wakes up the next morning, he grabs the toothpaste, he gives a little, wipes that away, and then uses the next one on it.
But it's the dispenser that has the goo
I would
on
wash
it. You know
that
what I
too.
mean?
You can run that under hot water.
A couple
You guys
weeks
are
ago, I
thinking-
used a wash rag with toothpaste. That's really
That'll work too.
Yeah, wash rag.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
With your apples. What if there's no fruit in the house?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of what ifs here.
Put your apples over there.
We're just assuming
With your apples.
that this house has everything but a toothbrush.
What do you living in Whole Foods? All right. Now we got to know everybody a little bit, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
we're all
I think we're now. Are we comfortable with each other now?
I'm pretty happy with the questions so far.
Except for vinegar balls over here. I mean,
Dude, everybody's vinegar balls.
The pickled eggs.
That's a
pickled
bad one.
eggs. That's good.
Roman Atwood's here. He is at the pageant this evening. The
That's
tickets
right.
are still available for his show. It's a family affair.
Yes, sir. Family. That's why
No
I'm on this show.
newborns, No newborns.
No, you know, so there was a baby last night. We were in Chicago, massive theater, and you could hear a baby screaming. Like,
Whoa,
Does that
really?
night throw you
Yeah.
off the game?
no, I just called it out. I was like, I hear you, baby.
I hear you, baby.
And the whole place went
No, place
Yeah,
crazy because they thought you were talking to them.
I hear you, baby.
And we got to take a quick break. We're going to come back and we'll talk about the sex toy of the week.
The Rizzuto Show.
All right, welcome back to the Riz Show. Roman Atwood's here.
Hey.
Half asleep. Not a morning guy, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What's your schedule like?
You know, it's pretty crazy right now because I'm on tour, but usually even at home, I film all day. And no matter what is going on, I have to edit all that film every night.
And it's just you doing it?
Just me. I edit all my content and I film all my content. So my schedule is all day plus third shift. I usually go to bed about 4 a.m. every night.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, so how
Tom, we're
much?
already at work.
Yeah, how much time are you actually like? How much time on average are you filming that you have to edit? Because I mean, you guys know, like if you're trying to edit something down into a 2 or 3 minute, and you have 10, 20 minutes of footage, that takes a long time. This
Yeah.
dude's filming for hours at a day. So how many hours are you editing?
You know, on the best days, it can take me 40 minutes to edit. That's like just dropping my footage, and then it can take hours and hours if I'm putting music in it and you know things like that. So
Yeah, and
Well, you know, I mean, your 9.5 million subscribers on your YouTube channel are going to see this thing, so.
yeah, there's quite the pressure right now.
Yeah.
The dailies are hitting 3 million a pop every day.
Wow,
like in
dude.
24 hours, 3 million a pop. And
Crazy.
It's been doing that for a long
Yeah,
time.
are you feeling the pressure?
There's a lot of pressure. Yeah, there is.
Every day.
Every day.
Is there a
So-
day you don't do it? Like you take Sunday off for the Lord?
Recently I have been taking about 1 day off a week, and that's recent. So
And basically your life is an open book, isn't it?
yeah,
It's you're talking about everything.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wow.
And his people, man. You send out that Snapchat, boom, the chat room, the Riz Show chat room has exploded.
Are they calling me a monster?
With people.
I knew it.
All they say is,
Did you
we're
put
here
the
for
no
Roman.
monster filter on?
That's awesome, man. You know, a cool story real quick. Last time I was in St. Louis was to go to the pageant. Me and my girlfriend Brittany booked tickets and flew out just to watch Story of the Year, which is still to date one of the greatest bands of all time.
I remember
Thanks, dude.
that. Wow.
And we flew in just for that concert, and then all the guys brought us backstage. It was awesome, man.
Yeah, it
so
was
thank
fun.
you for that.
I remember
Yeah, dude,
that.
thanks for coming
We
on.
went rock climbing the next day. Remember that?
Yeah.
And we were trying to get you to come on then, but I think you were leaving town right away.
But it's just so cool that tonight I'll be at the pageant. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, same,
awesome.
Same venue. When he came in, he got a hold of us because we met. I guess it was in an Ohio venue or something when Greek Fire
Greek
came
Fire,
through. With
yeah, I
your
came and
six.
saw Greek Fire.
Yeah, and then I guess you and Mark stayed in touch a little bit or whatever, and then I got inundated with tweets saying Roman's trying to get a hold of you. Roman's trying to get a hold of you. He's trying to come to the show, and I was like, really, like tonight's show or tomorrow's show or whatever it was. Put you on the guest list and brought you back, and like you said, there was like an impromptu sort of trip.
Yep.
Kind of came out, and when you say like fans abound and you need security, that ain't no joke. I took like 13 pictures of you and our fans that came through were like, what the hell are you doing here? Roman, come here. Roman, come here. They didn't care about
I actually watched your vlog from that night. You were in the hotel. You and your lady talking about being in St. Louis and
it's
all
fun.
that stuff. Yeah, I mean, your whole life is out there for everybody.
It is. It is. It's really gotten crazy.
Are you ever going, I need a little privacy?
Yeah, I mean, we still choose what we put on camera. Bottom line, like we still choose that, but it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, we have security everywhere now. We have when we go out with the kids, it's become crazy. Like
Yeah.
But my fans are amazing. Like I've never had anybody not be like respectful. It's just it is what it is.
Do people send you stuff all the time?
Dude,
Tell me about some of the crazy stuff that...
I'm not kidding, probably a 53-foot semi-truck load of mail at my house right now.
Wow.
I'm serious.
Damn.
Wow.
Everything from boxes to letters to cases to... They send me everything. Like I have 1,000 packages at my
What
house.
is the freakiest thing somebody sent you? Have you ever like open up something and go, I'm going to have to probably alert the authorities about this?
You know what I opened was somebody sent me, and it was nice. It was like a nice package of horse poop.
Oh, right.
But it was nice. It wasn't like disrespectful
nice.
horse poop. It was, and you know what it said? I sent you this horse poop to teach you a lesson to not open mail in front of your kids, right? So they wanted to send me this so that I would like pre-open mail in case somebody would send me something bad, which nobody ever has.
So it was duty with a message.
It was duty with a message, man.
That is so...
That's so bizarre.
That is
It
really
is,
funny.
but we get weird stuff, and then we get just amazing stuff. And some of the coolest stuff can just be artwork. Some of it can be like merchandise, like $1,000 electric skateboard,
That's
or like
cool.
it's very, very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Any people like send you videos and stuff like that? Suggestions.
Yeah, I mean, I've had flash drives, which I'm terrified to plug into my computer.
Sure.
But we really have been sent just about everything.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A truck, like a truck full of mail.
No, I'm not kidding. Like,
How about that?
And we're in a position right now where we can't really show it on video because then you get another truckload of mail.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
Yeah.
We're kind of in that weird position.
I can only imagine the amount of people that you get that come up and stop you and go, "Hey man, I got a great idea for a prank, bro. You shoot this guy," and then like I'm sure you get like thousands of people that stop you and tell you the worst idea ever that they think is great.
Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of rebranding myself. My viewers know I haven't done pranks for months and months, and but I am still known as a prankster, and which is great. But the core audience, like my pranks, are just views.
Yeah.
My vlogs are like my fans, and they do everything with me. It's crazy.
That's great.
Are there still tickets left for tonight's?
I believe there's just standing room left. So if we have any, I'd love to get some out there.
You want to give some away?
Yeah.
Let's do. I don't know. What do you want to do? Let's. How many do we have?
Couple pair?
Pablo, how many we got?
Couple pair?
And you want to do a meet and greet?
A meet and great? Yeah, we can do that.
All right, we'll do a meet and greet.
Knock it out.
Sweet.
Was he going to say no now that you said it on the air? Was he
Put me
gonna
on the
say no?
spot.
Absolutely not.
Hey, you want to give everybody $500? Is this right now?
You want to do caller 10, caller 20?
Yeah, caller 10, caller 20, 314-969, dude, 314-969-3833. And 6 is in the other room. She'll, what does she just need? Names for you?
Yeah, names are good.
All right, names.
Awesome.
Just put them on hold.
Meet and greets at 4:30.
Caller 10 and 20. Yeah. 4:30, you said? For the field.
How cool is that? Yeah,
There's going to be greeting and meeting.
Pageant says
great.
there's
Which
just
order?
a few tickets left, so thepageant.com is where you're getting tickets.
So it's called Roman versus Fousey.
Yes, sir.
It's a skit thing and fun for the whole family.
Yep.
This is not fun for the whole family.
And now, the Roger Ebert of dildos. Here's Patrico with another Rizzuto Show sex toy review.
Now, we have to do this. Like, it's a Monday thing we have to do. So, Patrico, what do we got this week?
Our listeners
Today?
expect it.
Today we have the Babeland thigh harness.
What is that?
Is this
Now-
something you guys create or
No,
no,
this
this
is
is stuff
real
that we
life,
find.
man.
This is stuff we
a real
found.
life toy. The best way to explain this is like an ace knee brace with a dildo coming out of it.
The bodyguard is the first time he's moved. He went, I need to see that.
I mean, honestly,
that with love,
do
so.
I said that correctly? It's like an ace bandage, like knee brace.
We've got a
with
5 out of 5 star review on this.
Yeah, if I had a knee injury, this is what I would wear.
Yeah, if you hit your kneecap just wrong,
Minus
it
the
ends up
rubber
looking
dong
like that.
attached
all
to
right,
it.
so the price of this thing is $32, and the average review is 5 out of 5 stars.
Wow,
Worth every penny.
that's our first 5 out of 5.
The review comment is from Babeland11, and she gives it 4.5 stars. So
Okay.
here is her review. First things first, just because this thing says thigh harness, don't you dare think you have to limit it just to your thigh. This is a totally new approach to the strap-on experience, and it's awesome. This is a must-have for every lesbian. I can mention 1,000 pros, but one con off the top of my head is that it only comes in black. I wish it had more color options.
Purple,
I guess so.
pink.
She says, I love that it's Velcro and super easy to put on. This is also perfect since my girlfriend is a little overweight and gets worn out sometimes using a regular strap-on.
Oh, boy.
Don't you hate that? I hate that.
There is never any slipping because the Velcro straps truly are super strong. Abuse it. It will stay put. I also wrapped this around my pillow for some solo fun when my lady is not present.
Oh, boy.
If we are talking good and bad, one more downside. The super large toys do not fit properly. Maybe an XXL version would be fantastic for a future purchase.
Okay.
Damn.
So that's 5 out of 5 for the Babeland thigh harness.
I feel like I'm on like SNL. Like that review is written by like a comedian.
No, this is for real. That is for real.
That's crazy.
Jeff already bought 3.
I did.
I mean, for the price, you can't beat it.
32
foreheads.
bucks. $32. That's fantastic. All right, Roman, go to bed.
It's 4 for $100 though.
I got one for each knee, and then I got a friend of mine that's only got one leg, so we're going to use that for him.
I want to thank Mr. Roman Atwood for coming in.
Yeah, thank you, dude.
Thank you guys so much.
Those, caller 10, caller 20 for the show tonight at the Pageant. Please, next time you're in town, come visit.
You got it,
nice
man.
guy. And
Thank you.
9.5 million YouTube subscribers. That's
Crazy.
insane. And a truck full of mail, which you got to start opening. Have you gotten my letter yet?
Mail.
It's the Riz Show.
The Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point.